imagine being able to use an app to manifest anything your heart desires. Well, you can with the app Randonautica, but be careful what you wish for, because this app will bring you more than you bargained for. It can make your worst nightmares come true. If you thought Ouija boards were bad, think again. This app might just be worse. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 scary Randonautica theories. Now, we have talked about this app a lot on this channel, so if you are a subscriber, you should already have a pretty decent understanding about the app. But if you're new here, let me give you a really quick rundown about the app. So this app claims to take users on adventures of their choice. In the app, you can set an intention, whether that be scary, love, friendship, whatever, and they will bring you to an area that represents that intention. Kinda understand? Great. Starting off this countdown, we have the demons. Okay, so this has been a common fear among many users. A lot of people made posts asking questions like, I'm a religious person, can I still use this app? They believe that it goes against their religious beliefs, because it's theorized that this app taps into the spiritual world. Yep, some people think that this app is somewhat satanic, and that when you set your intentions, dark spirits or demons are the ones that make it happen for you. I mean, on the app's website, they even talk about how it's meant to explore and enhance spirituality. And a lot of eerie coincidences have happened with the app. So a lot of people believe that the app is no good and is kind of like making a deal with the devil every time you use it. And our 9th spot, we have the tracker. So with this app, it brings you to a random location, or so they claim it to be random. Theory goes that they actually set this whole thing up to make your intention come true. For example, if your intention was soccer, then they would go to the location before you get there and plant, I don't know, a soccer ball there. That way, when you get there, you're totally shocked, like, oh my gosh, a soccer ball, it's totally true, you know? Meanwhile, they actually just planted the item there for you to find. Or maybe the locations are not random at all. They are already predetermined with planted objects. Moving on to number 8, we have the hackers. This next theory is that people are hacking into the app and seeing what locations people are traveling to. They then go there before you and wait until you arrive. They then will either kidnap, rob, or kill you, or who knows what else. Now, this is actually a pretty creepy theory, considering tons of users have made posts saying how they arrived at a location and found somebody already there waiting for them. In one case, a user said that there was a creepy van at the location, which was an abandoned area, so it's not like they had any business being there themselves, and the van ended up following them for miles until they could lose them. So if you use this app, be careful. In our 7th spot, we have the magical app. So a lot of strange coincidences have happened to users of this app. Some are fairly scary, others are actually pretty heartwarming. For example, one user's intention was love, and they got sent to a cemetery where their brother was buried. Another user asked for anything to do with their best friend who died 2 years prior. At the location, she saw a raven and it dropped a feather. Well, when her friend was alive, she told her that if she were to have a spirit animal, it would be a raven. Pretty freaky, but cool, right? So now people believe that this app uses magic to make everyone's intentions come true, which is why you have to be careful what you wish for. If your intention is death, something bad could happen. Making our way down the list at number 6, we have artificial intelligence. So this app generates a location for you using like quantum physics and a bunch of other things I don't understand. Basically, it said that random numbers are converted into coordinate locations for you. But theory goes that this isn't so random at all. In fact, the app is an advanced version of artificial intelligence, and the AI is so smart that it picks a location that it knows has something there to fulfill your intention. That's one smart AI if that's the case. Something Siri could never do. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the dark intentions. Another theory surrounding this app is that it was set up by a group of people. One of the possibilities was that it was created by the government or police to see how easy it is to control citizens, which is freaky considering most users do exactly what the app tells them to do. Or that they created it to see how different people would react in different situations. An alternate theory is that it was created by a bunch of people from the dark web. They are now planning to use this app to get away with crimes. For example, sending people to a crime scene to either mess with evidence or set them up to be at fault for the crimes. In our fourth spot, we have the simulation. Another theory is that this app was created to prove to the world that we live in a simulation. So if you look at the company's Twitter account and check out the accounts they follow, it's pretty weird. They mainly follow conspiracy theorists or paranormal and alien researchers. They also follow other people that post frequently about the simulation theory and dimension jumping. Pretty freaking weird. We know what they're into now. So it's believed that this app somehow has a connection to all this. Somehow this app alters our reality. It proves we are living in a simulation and tries to break us from our predetermined destinies. Moving on to number 3, we have the Russian experiment. So it's said that this app was developed by 2 Russian scientists and their team of mystery individuals. Besides that, we really don't know who the developers are. In a post they made about the app, they said that a person who only goes by the name Comrade came upon some sort of technology, which the developers then turned into a game. So yeah, 2 Russian men teamed up with some mystery man, Comrade, to turn some weird piece of technology into a game. I have so many questions. I'm just as confused as you are. And why does this have to be such a big mystery? It's crazy. So now theory goes that we are part of some sort of Russian experiment. At least it's not the Russian sleep experiment, that's all I have to say. In our second spot, we have the glitch in the matrix. Multiple users of the app claim that the app causes glitches in our matrix, and that using it too often can result in negative consequences. For example, one user used this app multiple times within 2 months. That's when bad things started happening to him. One day, a tree fell from his front lawn and crushed his brand new truck. Days later, his cat went missing and was found dead floating in his neighbor's pool. He then gets stung by 14 wasps, and then someone breaks into his home. So he's convinced that by using this app so much, he disturbed the matrix. So it's believed that this app kind of like hacks our reality and sets a new outcome for us, which goes against our already predetermined path. That's why a lot of people feel anxious when going on these adventures. It's because you are literally disturbing the matrix. And in our number 1 spot, we have the parallel universe. This next theory states that you can use the app to travel to alternate dimensions. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. People have had some creepy coincidences happen to them while randonauting. Like, one girl's intention was death, and while going to the location, she found a woman holding her husband who had been shot. On a less sad note, another person set their intention as the color red, and they got brought to a garden that had one single red flower. So theory goes that this app somehow transports you to another dimension whose timeline fits with your intentions. Lots of people that have gone randonauting have claimed that their life was never the same after. Like, they noticed things around them had changed, people's mannerisms were different, as if they were in another universe. And take a look at this. Some say that you can tell if you've jumped dimensions if there's an increase in owl sightings. They call it the owl's eternity test. And guess what? The owl is the official mascot of the community. Mind blown. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from my video, Top 10 Famous Landmarks with Unknown Secrets. Evil Rogers commented, I love how every comment she chooses has an awkward name or just confusing. Hey, I just picked the best comments, okay? Mr. Evil Rogers, that's a pretty easy name if I do say so myself, so there you go. SOCC commented, Lindsay, I am in love with your laugh. Thank you very much. Other people are like, it's so forced, she's not even laughing, like really laughing. That's just how I laugh. Adam Anderson 1928 commented, it would be cool if I got a shout out or something, I don't know. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya. Hey everybody, oh, hey, what was that? I don't ever say hey everybody.